C3 Comic Show interviews Jordan Skyba, creator of The Red Lion.
Hi, my name is Jordan Skyba. I'm the writer and creator of The Red Lion. It's a comic that will be getting released hopefully sometime in 2015. It's about a character that wants to set out to be this villain. Yeah, basically, instead of wanting to be the hero, this guy is like, screw that. I want to be the bad guy kind of thing. It's like that's just what he wants kind of thing.
Who would you say your biggest influences are?
The three big ones, of course, would have to be the Amazing Spider-Man, the Big Bang Theory, Spider-Man. I'm not sure if you've read the Superior Foes Spider-Man. Basically, what it is it's a team up of a group of the four. They call themselves Synergistics. Basically, they're a D-list team of supervillains that's basically they're kind of like the joke of the supervillain community kind of thing. They really can't do much kind of thing. And then the whole idea of with the Big Bang Theory is the whole idea is like basically what would it be is if one of them put on the costume, like obviously nobody would really take them serious, and then like Spider-Man being one of my favorites, inspired by that.
So pretty much Spider-Man, you read it and then you wanted to make The Red Lion?
Yeah, the Spirit Foes, yeah. I really enjoyed that run. And so after that, like, I just, that kind of, I guess, inspired me to want to write this.
Can you walk us through your writing process?
Basically, that's, it could really go, for writing, for me, it really comes in spurts. For like if something comes to mind, I'll write it down, and then later, if I like stuff comes to mind, like I'll roll with it. But if it doesn't, it just I won't really do too much, and I guess I'll walk away and be like, it's not really happening right now, kind of thing. And so it's like I guess I kind of really just take my time with things. That's the whole thing, is just kind of learning as I'm going, kind of thing. What works for me and what doesn't.
Do you throw away more than you use?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Like like certain things, I'd be like, yeah, I don't really like that, or certain things like I keep adding to add more depth to characters, kind of thing. But add more emphasis on certain things, like so it's like the certain things where when I'm writing things out, it's like at first I'll be like, oh, I think that sounds so cool. Then after, like, I go back to it's like, oh, what the hell is this?
What motivated you to start The Red Lion? When did you realize that this could become a goal you could achieve?
Oh, I guess originally what had me like thinking of the idea that this could work was there's a guy that from the area started a comic called The Pitiful Human Lizard, and so like it's really taken off with it now at this point. So that's why like that now it got me thinking, hey, maybe I could do this kind of thing. So it's like and now it's gotten to the point where maybe it could be reality kind of also. So it's like you just kind of take the chance kind of thing, and you never know.
What was his book called again?
It was called The Pitiful Human Lizard. It's a Toronto-based character. It's pretty cool that way with his character, the way he's done it. It's got all the Toronto landmarks in it. He's got like all the like the things are like based off of the city of Toronto. Like basically how you see for like something written in Marvel, how they have everything based off of like New York. He has that for his being Toronto kind of thing.
Now, you have your first page posted on your Facebook, and this page looks amazing. Can you take us through the artwork process of The Red Lion?
Basically, for the artwork, I have his name is Ryan, and he's doing the pencils and inking. And basically, for the artwork, I had I had a couple artists. I guess you can say like come up with other concept art for the character, and then I came across Ryan, and he was really easy to work with, and we just kind of it's kind of roll out from there, kind of thing. That's the whole thing. Also, what I see is also it just makes it so much easier to get the comic out there with much more quality, like high quality art.
What kind of distribution method are you planning on using? Have you thought of like a Kickstarter, or what are your thoughts?
I haven't fully figured it out yet. I'm been considering a Kickstarter, but I guess when it gets closer to date and I figure things a bit more out, more in place. But as of right now, I really don't know.
How long does it take you or your artist to make a page? How many pages can you make in a week?
The artist can do the one like my artist is able to do about 2 pages a week, and that's pencil and inking. But he's working. But he's also currently working on another comic at the same time, so he's only able to right now do one page a week. But that's the amount of detail he's putting in, and then also from there, I have another artist named Brian. He goes and would go and color it. And so for myself, if when I go to writing it, if I know what I'm doing, it can all just go out really easily. But then I send it out to my editor, like, and he goes looks over from there, and then we go back and forth, and he pitches some ideas back to me with and it says like what he would suggest to change, kind of thing, and then from there I send that to the artist.
Do you plan on having a booth at any upcoming cons?
I'd love to have a booth. My goal is if I'm able to have a booth at the Fan Expo in August. That would be the I guess that would be compared to the Wizard World or like the Comic Con for Canada, kind of thing. That would be the big one here, kind of thing.
Are you going to be starting with just single issues, or are you looking at like the graphic novel route? What are your plans on that?
At first, I just want to start off with just doing single issues. Otherwise, at first, doing a big thing like that, just start off would be too much for the first kind of comic. Otherwise, it would just be too big of a project, kind of thing. Maybe eventually down the road, I'd be able to do that, but it's just to start off, I'd probably be way too big, kind of thing.
How far into the future do you have Red Lion planned out? Story arcs, how?
I've got like everything in my mind, but I just haven't really wrote it out yet, and so it's just a matter of kind of sitting down and actually writing it, and then getting things written out. So it's more so the closer I get to having the first issue art done for it, I'll be more motivated to get back and get things written out, and so it's ready for when I need it, kind of thing.
What advice would you give newcomers who want to get into the comic writing scene?
Basically, I guess your key would be to focus on more so like conversations with how you actually talk to people, not just like proper English, because not everyone talks with proper English, like a certain thing. Like, I guess I'm not exactly the best teacher, but it's just to me, it's just things that I've just kind of picked up over the years, I guess, in just writing. But it's just I don't know. It's just exactly. It just kind of it's just like anything else. It's kind of like you learn as you're going, kind of thing. And for me, it's like I've been writing for years, so it's a bit different than I've not than just kind of jumping in. That's the whole thing. Like you can write the story out first, then from there you have to plot it all out as pages and panels, and then that's like it could get a bit harder from there, kind of thing. So it's fun though, kind of thing. It's a lot more fun than writing a novel, at least. Because it's a lot more you have to think a lot more visually. The novel is just, to me, it doesn't feel any kind of I don't feel any visual part to it, really.
How's the relationship between you and your artist?
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. Also, like every writer and every artist is gonna be a bit different in how they want to do things. So it's like some artists will want a lot more freedom, and like some writers will want to like be a lot more detailed. So it's like everyone will be a bit different. So it's like when I went to Fan Expo, there was one panel where some artist was saying how a writer gave him a comic script that was 100 and something pages. I was like, that's just ridiculous. It's like reading a novel right there.
Where does the Red Lion take place?
That's the thing I hadn't actually considered myself either. I haven't fully figured out myself where this is all taking place. To me, it's like I planned all the stories out, but I just as I planned all the stories out, I haven't actually fully figured out where it's all actually taking place. But I guess eventually it'll come to me, hey, where I feel like it should be, or. But as of right now, it's I don't know where I can't really say right now what the town is called. I didn't really give a name for the city either. I didn't really make it a point where it needed to have a name for the city either. So it's like it worked out kind of thing. But that's the whole thing. Also, that's why I really don't need it right now. So it's like maybe sometime down the road when in the later issue, maybe put some emphasis on it or something.
Do you have any other plans for Red Lion in forms of different media, like Netflix, TV shows, like something like that?
I'd obviously love to try the screenwriting. It would be totally different, but I'd obviously be open to it.
What's your favorite or the most rewarding part about creating your own comic?
It's got to be the ideas that just come to me, and like it just the whole thing of the thing, and after the ideas, and then seeing your ideas just all come together, kind of thing.
Well, Jordan, we definitely thank you for this interview. I had an awesome time. So let us know, where can people find you? Where should they be looking for the Red Lion?
You can reach me on Facebook, the fan page for the Red Lion, or I guess that would probably be the best way right now.
All right, well, we'll have those links at the bottom of the YouTube video so you guys can check them out. So again, thanks, Jordan, for the interview. This is Josh from the C3 Comics Show. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. I have Titanfall. Originally came out for PC and Xbox One, and then eventually got ported to the Xbox 360. The reason I chose this game over the plethora of FPS games that come out every year is for the simple fact that it's fun and original. It's easily accessible. Anyone can